Now let's get lively.
The UFC Fight Night breakdown from today.
In the prelims, that Jessica Rose Clark, she ended up losing by submission.
Was that in the prelims?
Yeah, she was like opened the card up.
Okay.
She's on like a bit of a losing streak at the moment. I think 3 fights she's lost.
No, that's not good.
But yeah, but it was like third round submission, rear naked choke. Yeah.
Was she winning the fight other than that?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
So it's not even like a downward slope of like, oh, but she could like a... No, it's just a fucking...
It was that other chick's debut as well.
Ah, okay.
So, good debut for that other chick.
So now it's one of those she's sort of being fed to the wolves kind of situation because she's got a name.
Hopefully she's just on her way to OnlyFans. That'd be dope.
Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in the veggie bake. Just who doesn't these days anyway?
Not bro, I'd be mad if you're a chick. Fuck.
Oh, it'd be so fucking easy.
Unless you're one of them fucking fatties.
Moving on. Was there anything else on the main card to talk about, or did we just start with the Gary fight?
No, I'd probably start with the Gary fight.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Matt Brown. It was Matt the Immortal Brown. And
I thought so, yeah, because I did say something about that.
Yeah, he put some kind of sleep.
He's now equal Derek Lewis with the most knockouts in the UFC, tied at 13.
Yeah, what a man, eh? Fuck.
42 years old, man.
Yeah, he retired like a couple of years back. Just comes back, flatlines some dude, and probably just fucking off into the sunset again.
You imagine that. Just fuck, some cunt comes out of retirement, just turns your lights out.
Yeah.
And then just, yeah, all right, I'm out, see ya.
I mean, his nickname is the Immortal, so we'll see.
We will see. But right, like we said, another big win racked up for Ian Gary.
Oh, the future. I feel like his nickname it goes between Machado and the future. Just got to change it to the future.
100%.
Isn't Machado like Brazilian?
I'm not even sure. It's like Spanish to some degree.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Connor's like been giving him Ian Gary a big hype as well. So saying
that's
that he's
always
like
good.
The next Connor, but like,
and like he's a character, but he's respectful.
Yeah, I seen a funny picture. It was fucking what's his name? The one with the lip.
Comes up.
Yeah, I seen him and Ian Gary, and it was like good Connor and bad Khabib. I was like, oh, that's spot on.
That's so fucking accurate.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, couldn't be more accurate. But yeah.
Did Rodriguez end up missing weight completely?
Nah, he went in and got the weight.
Okay.
But
fuck, that was funny. That clip from yesterday was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He misses weight and then like there's a fucking camera pointed at Ian Gary and he just goes, all right, you got 2 options. He goes, either you give me all your money, he goes, or I follow you around for the next 3 hours eating whatever the fuck I want while you cut weight.
Yeah.
And it's just like that, like, that's what I mean. Like, he's a character. Like, he still makes exciting moments and funny shit like that. But at the end of the day, like, it's one of the most respectful ways to go about it. Like, you know, come on, like, you fucked up, give me your money, or like, I'll just be a funny cunt about it.
Oh, did you see him leave the stuff outside of Bubba Ray's door?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was the night before.
That was part of the clip, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, weed and pizza.
Oh, man, it's so funny.
So, yeah. But, first round stoppage.
First round stoppage.
He was lighting the body up with a kick. Yeah, until Bubba Ray Rodriguez started dropping the hand a bit, and then just whoosh, up the top there, fucking started the downfall.
He's got a lot of things going for him, man. In the sense, he's a really smart fighter who uses his IQ very well. Like, he explained after the fight that the exact thing that he was, the exact sequence in which he knocked him out is, you know, the exact sequence he was drilling to knock him out with.
Yeah.
So he doesn't just sort of go in there and fucking swing wild.
He's a good fucking up and coming fighter, and I believe he like jumps between what he does between camps. So I feel like they were saying something about he's going to go to Brazil and learn like further his jiu-jitsu a bit. So he just goes wherever shit's like, you know, traditional.
Lacking.
Yeah. But he goes like where it's traditional and tries to learn from like the best.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, he's a fucking intelligent dude. He's got a good career ahead of him.
Oh, dude. Well, speaking of which, he apparently had a meeting after, like, in between, like, the post fight press conference, obviously, and like him winning his fight and stuff like that. He had a meeting with whoever the guys are that organize all the fights and Dana and stuff like that. And apparently, he laid out a laid out a 6 fight plan that he wants.
Yeah,
He said he wants 2 people in the top 15, 2 people in the top 10, and 2 people in the top 5 before he gets a title shot. And he was saying that to Megan Olivier, I believe her name is. And she
yeah,
goes,
yeah,
Why? Why would you do it like that?" And he just looks at her and goes, "So that no one can ever say anything about me." He says, "If I do that, I'm undeniable."
yeah. He'll
And it's like,
fucking
fuck, man, that's a smart way to do it.
does he fight at 170? If he can
170,
like,
yeah.
if he can work on his because we haven't really seen him fight a wrestler yet. If he can work on his wrestling and like have real good wrestling defense, I feel like he probably have a good shot at taking the title. I feel like he beats Edwards at the moment.
Yeah, 100%. But that's not to say that Edwards is going to be there forever. There's some terrifying fucking, like, Colby could get it done. Like, fucking, who
Yeah,
else is in the mix now? You got Bilal Muhammad in the mix now. Like, there are some decent people at the top of that division. Who
yeah.
knows what Usman's doing?
There is some decent people at the top of that division. Then there's Bilal Muhammad. So
So he's probably gonna have to go through people like Gilbert Burns and like all these kind of people to get to a 170 title shot. So it's gonna be fucking work for him.
yeah, we'll just have to see how his wrestling defense is.
Well, like you
Because
said, he is the kind of person that will look at his attributes and go, "Oh, okay, I need to work on this." Like,
yeah, which he
because
seems
this
to be doing.
is, yeah, exactly.
Smart dude, fucking good fighter, handsome fella. Like fuck, he's just got the world in front of him, mate.
Yeah, he's not a bad looking young rooster, is he?
Oh, fucking cockadoodle doo.
Alrighty, moving on to the co-main. We had Johnny Walker versus Anthony Smith.
Um,
I think
Johnny,
you once again called it perfectly, Griff. You said last week that Anthony Smith seems like he's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
yeah,
And I think that was really evident in that fight. It's like, yeah, you're good, man. Like, you are the kind of person that went toe to toe with somebody like John Jones and shit like that, but you just don't have it anymore.
nah, he's getting on. He's like 40 something, 42.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
it.
just,
It's
I'm
like,
talking out of my ass. I don't know his age at all. I'm just guessing.
and like, I could, like, I haven't checked any post fight press conference stuff other than a little bit of what Ian Gary said. So he could have retired. Who knows?
Nah, he wouldn't have, man. He's been like, I don't know. He's been had like, I don't know. You find once they go to like start doing like the analyzing side of things, it's just like they seem to be like, oh, I can make the same money without getting punched in the face.
Well, the same thing happened to Paul Felder.
Yeah,
Like, he started doing all the analyst stuff and then sort of started on a downward slope and then
yeah,
inevitably
no
called
doubt.
it. But he's
Yeah,
still, exactly, he's still got a job. He's still getting a mad paycheck from the UFC and he doesn't have to get his ass kicked.
yeah, yeah. It's heaps cruisier. Don't have to go through camp. There's a weird moment in that fight. Anthony Smith just started saying to Johnny Walker, "You're attacking my family," and then
Yeah, I saw that. What the fuck was that
it
about?
was so strange. Johnny Walker was like, "What?" And he said it again, and he's like, "What?" It was like the weirdest exchange. So I don't know,
Because, like,
maybe
does Johnny Walker speak English?
yeah, a little bit. He's
Yeah.
Brazilian, but like yeah, he speaks like decent English. He works with like Coach Kavanagh, like
Oh,
Connor's
okay,
Connor's
cool.
coach. But yeah, yeah, he speaks real good English, I think actually. So yeah, I'd be confused in that matter too. Like, what? He's
What
talking.
you're attacking my family. No, I'm not. I'm attacking you, cunt.
Like I don't know if he was just trying to
I
get
understand what he's trying to say, but it's a fucking weird thing to say.
yeah. Like is he just trying to get him in his own head to fire himself up? Maybe
Maybe. I don't know.
like on that Joe Rogan spec.
Just yelling at himself like Goggins.
Yeah, I don't know, weird.
I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
It was a good fight by Johnny Walker though. He's showing like as he matures, he's like you know a bit calmer in there. He's not as like frantic.
He's got good power,
Yeah,
but I believe that he has that like viral knockout video from Jamal Hill, right?
yeah. He's got
Like he,
another one as well where he gets knocked out like 5 times in
oh, I've seen that
40
too.
seconds
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, it was fucking. It's a fucking roller coaster to watch. He's like, oh, he's up. He's down again. Um, good fight though. Probably sets Walker up to, fight someone a bit higher up in that division.
yeah, hovering close to the top of it again, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I don't even know who the fuck's in top of that division. You got Hill.
You got like Yarn,
Yeah.
Yuri, like
I don't like that for Johnny Walker at all.
fuck no, man. Those are all bad fights. Those are all killers.
Yeah, and then you look like what Jamal Hill did to him, fucking
Yeah,
and punched him in the top of the forehead.
yeah, that was fucking. And then he just goes like,
Imagine if that was on his chin. Fucking hell, he'd be dead.
yeah.
Um. Anyway, the main event. What was the
Wouldn't
main
be
event?
fucking Johnny walking around no more.
No, he's a fucking interesting looking motherfucker, eh? Like his
Mm.
build, he's just fucking so
Yeah,
big. Like,
it's weird.
speaking of being big, Rosenstrike versus Almeida.
Well, see, that's the thing. I thought Rosenstrike was big, and then all of a sudden this Almeida cunt gets in the cage. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Guy's a unit.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't watch that fight.
It was relatively boring. 2 minutes of just like a little bit of striking in the first 40 seconds. All of a sudden, Almeida went for a double leg, got it, just wore Rosenstrike out with like in the scramble kind of thing, and then eventually Rosenstrike made the mistake, rolled over. Almeida took his back, got the rear naked, and it was over.
Hmm.
So once again, it's a little bit of movement kind of thing, but it doesn't really like the. It's the same situation we just talked about. It's like, yeah, it's good, like, and you're moving up, and you are like a talented prospect, but there's killers at the top of that division.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Rest in peace, Bernie Sanders. I guess he's still alive.
He is still alive.
Miracle. Yeah. So kind of lackluster main event. We all know the real main event was Ian Gary.
Oh yeah, 100%. That probably should have been the top billing.
Yeah, yeah. Make it a 5-rounder. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Just for him to get fucking head kick. It was a beautiful kick.
it really was.
But yeah, pretty uneventful UFC. Really, like
Yeah,
nothing,
it wasn't
nothing
that
crazy to like write home about.
El Fabiano, just 2 euros.